Indianapolis, Indiana is home of the famous Indy 500 and the Colts football team, just to name a few. But it's also an area where two unsolved mass murders took place many years ago. I'm going to take you to these locations, which are not far apart from each other. The small unassuming home at 1318 North LaSalle Street in Indianapolis, Indiana, was the site of a gruesome slayings of 3 businessmen, which occurred more than 50 years ago. It is known as the LaSalle Street murders, and it remains unsolved to this day. On December 1st, 1971, Robert Henson, age 30, James Barker, age 27, and Robert Gers, age 34, were all found dead inside his house by a co-worker who came to check on them after they failed to show up for work at their microfilm company. The co-worker noticed the door was unlocked and walked in. He expected to see them still sleeping, but first found the body of James Barker lying dead in the bathroom. In one bedroom, Robert Gers' body was found face up on his bed, and Robert Henson's body was found face down on his bed in another room. All of the men had been struck on the head with a blunt object, their mouths stuffed with claws, their hands tied up with torn pieces of fabric, and their throats were slit from ear to ear. 2 of the men were nearly decapitated. It was a bloody scene. Less than a mile from the murder home is this location where 2 of the victims worked. Henson and Gers started their own microfilm business here after they allegedly had stolen some of their former employers' clients, equipment, and money. Their former boss had taken out $150,000 life insurance policies on both men and may have hired a hitman to kill them for revenge and then collect on the life insurance. However, he had a rock-solid alibi, and the police could not prove that he hired a killer, so charges were dropped. Another reason the man got killed was that they were known to have slept around with multiple single and married women. Each of them participated in a sex contest of who can bed the most women. Barker led with 25, then Gers with 20, and Henson trailing with 18, and the men were bar brawlers, picking and winning fights. All of these factors could have led some enraged or jealous person to murder them. Perhaps we may never know who unalived these men. So many years have passed and most of the people involved are dead. Soon new tenants will live in this house. Will they know the horrors that took place here many moons ago? In Speedway, Indiana, sits this empty lot where once stood a Burger Chef restaurant. When on a Friday night, November 17, 1978, 4 young employees went missing in what was originally thought to be a petty theft of cash taken by the workers in a safe. The next day, it turned to a clear case of robbery kidnapping, and by Sunday, their bodies were discovered in a wooded area 20 miles away. It is suspected that the workers were abducted while closing the restaurant for the night. They were ambushed by criminals as they took out trash out the back door. Robbery was the plan until a victim recognized one of the thieves, and it turned into a kidnapping and later murder. They were shot, stabbed, and bludgeoned, still wearing their Burger Chef uniforms when their bodies were found by hikers. Speculations arose that the victims were involved in a drug deal gone bad, or that the murders were tied to earlier crimes that haunted Indianapolis. An eyewitness even saw 2 white men in a car outside the Burger Chef just before closing. One man had a beard, the other was clean-shaven. Over the years, police have gathered numerous suspects who fit the description and motives, but without confession or direct physical evidence, the police were not able to make any arrests. It remains a mystery for over 47 years. Not far from the murder site is Leonard Park. In 2018, a memorial was erected in remembrance to those innocent victims of this horrible unsolved crime. They are Ruth Ellen Shelton, 18, Jane Fright, 20, Mark Flemons, 16, and Daniel Davis, 16. Hopefully, with the advent of DNA and advanced crime technology, we will all find out who were responsible. And there you have it, 2 well-known crime locations in Indianapolis. I hope you enjoyed my visit to these dark places, and I plan to have many more. Please subscribe and thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.